And I'd like to welcome you all to our Tuesday 1:30 p.m. session, where we'll be discussing and having a conversation on our FY24 presenters and do an overview of them of the past year of our guests. So thank you all so much for attending. The WildTech DC Senior iPad program, its owners and presenters offer technical assistance, virtual health, well-being information designed for educational purposes only. You should not rely on information, any applications or topics made by WildTech, including but not limited to mobile device applications and any social media pages maintained by WildTech, its owners or presenters as a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, treatment, or legal advice. Thanks so much for letting me read the disclaimer. If you cannot see me, hear me, or see the screen, please let me know in the chat, and I would appreciate that. Let's keep our TVs and cell phones in mind so we can give everyone the chance to be able to hear and understand each other. And as always, I recommend you take notes and or screenshots of our sessions so that way you can review them for later. You can take a screenshot by hitting the home button and power button at the same time on your iPad, okay? That's how you can take a screenshot of your screen that you can look at your Photos app later on. To keep our meetings organized and avoid speaking over each other as we always do, have some etiquette. I just ask that you use the raise hand feature. You can raise your hand by hitting more at the top right of Zoom, these three dots, and then you can tap on raise hand, or if your toolbar is at the bottom of the screen, you can tap on reactions and then tap on raise hand. So can I get everyone in Zoom to please raise their hand if you're here, if you're ready to learn and conversate and share feedback and share memories of our different sessions. If you had a great weekend, if you're excited for the sessions this week, etc. If you're here ready to learn, present, we'd really love to see as many hands as we can. So that way, again, we all know if you have a question, a comment, a concern, anything you'd like to share, you raise your hand in Zoom. And that way, I can ask you to unmute to ask your question, we answer it or address it. And then that way, don't forget to lower your hand and mute yourself, okay, afterwards. So that way everyone is able to hear and understand each other. But thank you. We reached 18 hands. I really appreciate that. Again, please make sure you use the raise hand feature if you have a question, comment, concern. Let's all hit lower at the bottom. That's how you lower your hand. And of course, not right now, but don't forget to mute yourself afterwards so we're all able to hear and understand each other as best we can. Okay, so thank you. I see your hands. We only have a couple of hands up, so make sure at the bottom of the screen to hit lower so that way you can lower your hand. Okay, thank you so much. If you want to communicate non-verbally, the chat is a great way to share a greeting, ask a question, send a photo, send your congrats, encouragement, question, comment, anything you like to share in the chat, you can do so. If your toolbar is at the top, you can hit more and then tap on chat, and you'll get the meeting chat window to come up. If your toolbar is at the bottom, you can simply just tap on chat, okay? So either way, more than chat or chat itself, you'll see the meeting chat window come up. And that way you'll be able to type in what you would like to share. So again, if I hit chat, I have my meeting window come up. I hit tap here to chat. Again, on your end, you'll do the same thing. And then you're gonna write your message. So I'm gonna write hello. And because I'm gonna add an emoji, I'm gonna write older person, you know, I could do that, which is great. Even choose a skin tone for them, which we learned about last week, how to do so. So today is you all's day, which I love. Again, happy International Day of the Older Person. So hope you all enjoy. But yes, you can put your hellos, your good afternoons, good mornings. Well, it is afternoon, but happy Tuesdays. You know, utilize the chat in our sessions and other Zoom sessions that you may attend. Please utilize the chat to share anything that you would like. So, yep, happy Tuesday, everybody. Yep, happy Tuesday. Today's in fact Tuesday, October 1st. Happy October, you all. I wish I had an October image, but again, thanks so much for sharing. I love all of your chats. If you want to send a photo in the chat, you can hit the plus sign here next to tap here to chat, and then I can hit photo and add any photo from my Photos app. So this one was actually from one of the apps that I've used. So this is from the Daily Art app. I love this photo, this picture. Love all these photos. Love it, you all. If you want to reply to anyone's message, whether it be an image or a message, right? You can hold it and hit reply. So if I wanted to reply to Yvonne's message right here, I can put any response. So let me put, there you go. USA. Just because. Yeah, it could be any emoji, right? Or any text, right? So that's a reply. It says one reply. And you can send a reaction to anyone's chat as well by holding the message. And towards the bottom, you'll see those emojis. You can choose one of those to use as a reaction, or I can hit these three dots and then choose any emoji that Apple has as a reaction. So I just shared that heart for that chat, okay? Yep, ready to learn about everything. Yeah, happy October. I love the rain. Good afternoon. Hello, hello, hello. I love liquid sunshine. Yes, certainly. I love that. Don't worry, be happy. Love it. Thanks so much, you all, for sharing your messages in the chat. And maybe if you could share what sessions you're looking forward to this week. So again, we have our brand new advanced session tomorrow on Hispanic Heritage Month, our trip to the Maldives at 12, our module, our session with Annie on Thursday, and our movie at 6 o'clock on Thursday as well. So lots of great sessions this week. You could share maybe your favorites or which ones you're looking forward to in the chat. I would really appreciate that, okay? So thanks so much for participating and for again going over our housekeeping. So that way we all could be, make this as seamless as possible. And we are going to go into our presenters. So we're gonna kind of go chronologically, but you will see our structure. So first up, not the whole year, but for half of our last fiscal year, we had the Leadership Council for Healthy Communities, or the LCHC, come on our sessions where they talked about various things. I'm going to actually go to their link. So I'm going to share these links in the chat with you all so you could copy them and save them for later or open these different websites. But it all just took a Google search. So to go to Safari and going to Google, or just searching for whatever organization would kind of help, anything you need help with or assistance with, or if you're helping someone else. This is a great way to do research. That's how I found or use the websites for these particular presenters. So this is the LCHC's website. So again, you can read more about their mission, about what they do in these different websites. And get contact information if you want to know more information about the organization. So the Leadership Council for Healthy Communities, we educate, inspire, and promote healthy behavior. And you can learn more with the website. So I'm going to actually copy the link to the Leadership Council. I'm going to post it into the chat. So that way you all can access their website and their information. But they talked about several different things, such as tobacco cessation, nutrition, secondhand smoke and thirdhand smoke, my plates, reading food labels, and getting the most bang for your buck. So we had 6 different sessions with them, with Donna and Sue. Those were a lot of fun. So if you enjoyed their session or any of the sessions you see that you attended or viewed the YouTube video for, if you enjoyed any of them, please raise your hand in Zoom. And please note the dates of the presentations. Those are the dates that we actually had those, and you'll see them next to the YouTube video. The link, it'll actually show you the date of the presentation as well. So if you go to our YouTube channel and look at the videos in April or the videos in June, etc., whatever month, you'll be able to see the LCHC session for that day as well. So all these different topics, again, please share with your friends and family, yourself, so you can get help. But again, tobacco cessation, nutrition, my plate food labels, saving money. Those were one of my favorite sessions this year. is I really like how they presented their information. So if you liked their session, if you any of them or all of them that you attended, please raise your hand. I would love to hear maybe your favorites session that they had, or one thing that you learned from them, any overall thoughts on the Leadership Council. I'd also love to hear any thoughts from those hands. So I do see here we have 7 hands, but just one or two things. Maybe your favorite thing about them, their sessions, one thing you took away from them. I'd love to hear from you all. So we do have Mr. Harold. Thanks so much for enjoying the session. Did you want to maybe share one thing that you learned from them?
Let's see. What I enjoyed all the sessions with this group, Alex. And let me say good afternoon to everybody, Alex, as well, to you as well.
Thank you.
But I really learned some new information about the third hand smoke.
And
me
as well.
I was happy they did the tobacco sensation and the secondhand, third hand smoke for those people who might have some difficulty stop smoking. But I enjoyed all of these sessions. But that third hand smoke was a real eye opener for me that I hadn't focused on before.
Same here, same here. I really appreciate that, Mr. Harrell. Thank you so much for sharing.
Yes, sir.
Again, if you'd like to share any thoughts or comments on this group, please raise your hand in Zoom. So thank you again. Hi, Greer. Hope you're well. Any quick comments or anything you'd like to share that you thought about these sessions?
Good afternoon, Alex, and good afternoon to everyone. Yes, Alex, I enjoyed every session too, and I agree with Harold about the third hand and second hand smoke, because I know of people who were actually affected by third hand smoke. They didn't smoke at all. One of my coworkers developed real bad. I forgot what condition she had, but her husband smoked and she never smoked, and she was affected by it. And then my daughter was developed asthma as a result of her husband smoking. So we need to not only with the smokers, not only they should consider themselves, but their family members and those around them. They need to consider them and try to stop smoking. One, but I thought all of them were really good. I enjoyed them all. And then I had a pleasant surprise because one of the presenters was a fellow church member. I think I had shared that before. And so ushered together. So I was really pleased and enjoyed all the information because it was very helpful to me. So I enjoyed them all. Thank you.
I really appreciate that, Greer. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We have a lot of groups, you all, so I'll take 2 more hands, but I saw more additional hands being raised, and I'm really glad that you all enjoyed the Leadership Council. I'll take 2 more hands. So Mr. Thomas, and then Anne, and then we'll go on, but we'll, at the end, just anything you'd like to share, write it down or put it in the chat as well. Thanks, Mr. Thomas, for sharing. What was your favorite part about the Leadership Council, or what did you enjoy about them?
On your list of 6 items there, I've enjoyed every one of them. But the one that I enjoyed the most was number 3, secondhand smoke. I used to be a smoker. And I smoked from the age of 12 until the age of 32. At that point, I gave up the smoking because I began to realize that I was killing myself. And in looking at your presentation, it gave me the satisfaction of knowing that I did the right thing by quitting. And the other thing that I liked was getting the most bang for your buck.
That was so interesting, right?
Yes, yes, sir. It sure was. Those are the items that I enjoyed the most. But all 6 items listed there, I've enjoyed every one of them.
I appreciate that, Mr. Thomas. And yeah, check them out. If you want to review any of them, all of these sessions are on our YouTube channel as well. So just want to remind you and everyone on our call, please check out our channels for all of our different sessions. Thank you so much, Mr. Thomas. And then our last one for this group, but at the end, also be sharing anything else. Hey, Anne, what did you enjoy most about the Leadership Council?
I too enjoyed everything. Good afternoon, Alex, and everyone. I too enjoyed everything. Um, um, I especially was able to learn a lot about the smoking, and that's third hand smoke. And luckily, I convinced some of my relatives to quit smoking the cancer sticks.
Yes, yes. I remember Donna was so happy to hear that, and I was happy to hear that because you used what you learned and you helped someone out a lot.
Yeah, because they are realizing that that they're breathing better now. It's been since she was on, and I started on the campaign, and I enjoyed reading the food labels, learning more about that, and getting the most bang for your buck.
Right, that 520 rule will be stuck in my head forever, right?
Yeah, forever and ever. Okay.
I love it.
Thank you so much for letting me share.
No problem, Ann. Thank you so much for sharing and helping others. Appreciate it.
Okay, bye-bye.
And I see you, Gracie, in the chat. Also, please share in the chat as well. Again, you know, unfortunately, sometimes we do have limited time, so we want to make sure we get through some of our, all of our different parties and presenters as well. So thank you. I see here, Gracie, My Plate. Yep, learning about My Plate, and especially for foodie. I enjoyed that session as well. So thank you so much. I appreciate you sharing that in the chat. And we'll be talking about the LC in just a minute. So I got you, okay? So thank you so much. So our next presenters that we had and will have for this year, really quick, our leadership, unfortunately the LCHC won't be joining us this year, but things may change. So but I, really was thankful for their services and their presentations to us. Okay, so just letting you all know that they're very much loved by us. So thanks so much for participating. Our next presenters that we had on our cyber seniors. So Annie, we had Ms. Macaulay one time come on, and they presented every single month this past year. So I really, really enjoyed their sessions. Again, cyber seniors, well, they'll actually be covering their website this Thursday about learning more about their organization, but I'm still gonna copy the link and share it with you all anyway. But their website is very interesting. They have many different sessions as well, different options, programs, just resources as well. I think it's amazing what they have here on this website. So this is the Cyber Seniors website. So again, I'm going to post it into the Zoom chat so that way you all can access their website if you would like to learn more about them. But once again, they covered 12 sessions with us, which is amazing, right? We learned how to spot online scammers and hackers. We learn about online shopping, NewsGuard, different health apps. We learn about social media, 5G technology, web browser anatomy, streaming services, social engineering. We learned more about AT&T connected learning. We learned about H-Tech, assistive technology, and we had our tech year review where we talked about and did a trivia game of all the things that we learned with cyber seniors this past year. So again, 12 different sessions. If you enjoyed any of them, all of them, if you liked what Annie presented to us, please raise your hand in Zoom. And I love to see, your response to their sessions. I really enjoyed learning about the history of like 5G technology. That was really interesting. Of course, social media, learning about older social medias, learning about older web browsers. It was a lot of history and a lot of information just, to keep your tech cup full, if you know what I'm saying, right? And just learning more about technology. So again, we have two slides dedicated to cyber seniors. Love these different sessions. So again, if you liked them, enjoyed them, if you enjoyed Annie and the way she presented, etc., please raise your hand in Zoom, and would love to hear some feedback on anything that you enjoyed from Annie's session. So let's see. First up, we have Miss Elizabeth. Thanks so much for sharing. What did you enjoy most about Cyber Seniors, or what was your favorite sessions? Miss Elizabeth, are you there? You got to hit unmute in the middle. Okay. If you come on, we'll be able to see that. Let's see. And once again,
okay.
Okay, Miss Elizabeth, thanks so much.
I was not reacting to that. I was reacting to the previous list. And I found that the most informative one for me was the reading the food labels, because I'm not one who reads food labels. I usually have favorite brands, and I pick up. And if I'm looking for a reduced sugar or reduced salt, I'll get that. But I've never paid that much attention to what else was on the label, and I found it to be most informative. So that's what I was reacting to.
Okay, I appreciate that. Are you able to share something about Cyber Seniors? I think you've been on a couple of sessions. Any favorites that stood out to you?
Not right at this moment, no.
Okay, thanks so much, Miss
Thank you
Elizabeth.
anyway.
All right. Any other thoughts on Cyber Seniors on their different sessions? Please raise your hand again. Let's not forget to lower our hand, and don't forget to mute yourself so we can hear from everyone. Thank you so much. Any other thoughts on Cyber Seniors? Again, I think she did a great job. It's just an overview of different aspects of technology. I think it was very, very interesting on, again, the way that she presented. So this is Cyber Seniors, and we'll continue to enjoy Cyber Seniors as again, coming up this Thursday at 1:30, okay? Our next group was the Legal Counsel for the Elderly, or the LCE. So again, going to their website, again, doing a simple Google search, you can share and learn more about different organizations, different things that you will learn. So this is their website, and it has their hotline number, different stories, different information, what they do, their hotline, we learn how they serve their clients. Lots of great information here about the legal counsel. So once again, I'm going to copy it and paste it into the Zoom chat so you all can check out their websites. There you go. Just checking out the chat now. Thank you so much. Brett, I enjoyed Annie's sessions as well. And thanks so much for participating. Thank you. But once again, the Legal Counsel for the Elderly, they did an introduction where they had some of their different departments come on and talk about how they assisted. We talked about staying up to date on your benefits online. We talked about SNAP benefits. That was very interesting with that calculator that we learned about. And we talked about powers of attorney, last will, testament, just all about life planning as well. So again, just like before, the dates are next to each of the sessions, so you can check it out on your YouTube channel if you want to learn more about these particular items, okay? And they will be joining us next week, so I really look forward to the legal counsel for this year as well. So if you enjoyed the legal counsel for the elderly, their sessions, either one of them or all of them, please raise your hand in Zoom. And we love to see your reaction, your thoughts, hear your thoughts. Robin has done a wonderful job and just sharing information and just really, really working with us, right? And providing excellent service. I think the way that she answers questions is very, admirable and very concise. So I quite enjoyed the legal counsel and all of their information, okay? So I see we do have a couple of hands. Love it, love it. So Ms. Dolores, what did you enjoy most about the legal counsel? What was your favorite session, or what did you like most about it?
I like the life planning with the power of attorney and last will and testament. Give you information and where to go to try to get on the right track. Because a lot of times, if you don't have a will or a will and testament, you have to go through a longer process or have to go through a lot of court rigmarole in order to get land and property and houses that someone left you.
Thank you so much for sharing. I really appreciate that, Ms. Dolores. Yeah. Let's see. Ms. Dina, thanks so much for sharing. What was your favorite session or favorite part of legal counsel? What did you enjoy about their session? Ms. Dina, are you there?
Yes. Am I unmuted?
Yes.
Oh,
What did you enjoy
okay.
most about the legal counsel, Ms.
Basically, like the person just responded about your life planning, because it's very important to know and have your life planning already planned out to keep your children from having to be confused and unknowledge as to what to do if something were to happen to you, as far as your home and everything. And one thing I want to add about the legal counsel service is best to take advantage of it, because they will help you homebound or whatever. The attorneys will come to your home and take care of all of your business. They will take care of all of it, even bring their printers with them and everything. And it's best to take advantage of it, because you don't have to pay a penny with them. And you never know what you're going to come to. You might have a stroke and can't talk, and it's best to have all these things arranged now.
Yes.
And while you have, you don't want to get dementia and people making decisions for you that are not legal.
Well, I understand what you're saying. You gotta be prepared. You gotta do it now. You never know what's gonna happen tomorrow, the next week, the next day. This
or
afternoon.
Today.
Yes, ma'am. So I think them sharing that info is very vital, because again, just be prepared now so you can have fun. Later, right?
Yeah.
It's so important. So I'm very glad that you both mentioned that. It's a very important thing to take care of.
Yeah, I've already been through that.
Yes, as you should. And that's something you should be proud of and happy, and you did it now. So
some
I'm very
people
happy
might
to hear
feel
that.
like, well, I can't pay an attorney and all that. But I want to say about them, they will come to your home and take care of all of your business for you.
Yes, it's all about calling this hotline and getting the help, and just leaving voicemails, and just making sure that you get to speak with someone, and they will be able to help out. So I really appreciate you sharing that, Miss Dina.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Okay. Just so again we can make sure we go through everyone. I appreciate the hands and the comments, and I know it's helping out others. I see your chat, Miss Valerie. You gotta check up our YouTube channel. There's a lot of sessions that we had over the past year, so definitely check out our channel to review and learn. Okay, Miss Doris, thanks so much for sharing. What was your favorite session or favorite part of the legal counsel sessions?
I enjoyed all the sessions, but I done left my numbers 3 times and they ain't never contacted me.
I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Doris. I know that right now with all of the changes with the new year, and I know that person said that they would get in contact. So I will get that figured out for you, okay? Or try to help out, okay?
Okay, I appreciate it.
No problem, Ms. Doris. I'm glad you enjoyed the sessions. Thanks so much. All right, and then Anne, any thoughts on the legal counsel especially just knowing your background a little bit. What did you think of their sessions? What did you enjoy?
I enjoyed everything, and the Office of Aging asked me, even though I'm Ward 7's advisory council member, I did put in your request, Doris and Brenda. I gave them your number and told them that you had not been contacted. Also, want you to know, if you contact the hotline and it's been a minute and you haven't heard from them, please feel free to check bases with me, and I'll see if I can't talk to the director. They're very interested in helping our seniors, but they've got a lot of people answering the desks that are volunteers, so sometimes things don't always get where they should get to. Okay.
I really appreciate that, Anne. Thank you so much for sharing that and for helping. And yeah, I can understand they're quite busy, especially around this time. So you just got to be patient, but the help is there. So thank you so much, Anne.
Yeah, because they've got a lot of people that are getting put off the IHEAP, and they've lowered the food stamps, and it's a lot of people going through, and rent. They're going through a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, thank you so much for that, Anne. I really appreciate that.
Well, I just wanted to pass that on, and I promise I ain't talking no more today.
Oh, no, we love it. Thanks so much for sharing. You're a gem. You're very helpful, so thank you so much. Our next presenters that we had on was DC Public Library, with Jordan coming on to our sessions. Those were very interesting. Of course, this is the DC Public Library's website, has a lot of great information. And because we work with Jordan a lot, I know about the DC Public Library app. So make sure you check that out so you can see this information as well. So either the website or the app that you can take advantage of. I'm going to paste their website into the chat as well. But also, Jordan presented many times this year. So we did a social game day. We played Black Card Revoked. That was a lot of fun. We did a Women's History Month bingo as well. We did an open mic where you all shared some stories. We did a social wellness session. We had a Summer in the City session, People in Story session. So lots of great interactive fun activities for us. We did a People in Story session. We had a culture tag, that game with the acronyms for those phrases. That was a lot of fun. And we had a total fitness session where we did a mind, a body, and a soul exercise as well. And don't forget, Jordan also came on every 2 weeks to present DC Public Library app. And Jordan will continue to present on Thursdays as well as his bi-weekly DCP app that he covers. So you'll all be able to continue to enjoy that. So if you, I think I have it twice, but if you enjoyed Jordan's sessions from DC Public Library, either one of them or all of them, most of them, some of them, anything, please raise your hand in Zoom. Again, if you enjoyed his sessions, what he talked about, his information, it was very low-key, very casual. It was but very fun, I really liked that. And it was just a time for us to be together and to learn more and to exercise and meditate together and speak to each other and learn from each other. And a lot of kind of book and story focused sessions, if you all think about it, like books, stories, history, information. That was so fun. So yes, thank you all so much. I see your hands. Let's love to hear your thoughts. Miss Valerie, what sessions did you enjoy from DC Public Library, or what did you enjoy about that?
Actually, I enjoyed the whole session with the DC Public Library, but what I did, I went online and I did them so I can get my library card.
Yes, you got your temporary one, right?
I went, and then I went to the library and got my card.
As you should. I know that's right, Miss Valerie. So you can take advantage of the apps that we talk about bi-weekly, but also you can take advantage of the library. So definitely check out the ECPL app and their website as well for different things you can take
And I
advantage.
hadn't had a library card in I don't know how long.
That's understandable. That was me for a while as well. So, you know, I'm glad that you have one and you were able to utilize your service. So definitely check out some of the past videos as well so you could see some of these past sessions, okay?
Thank
No promise, Valerie. Have a great rest of your day. Miss Rosemary, thanks so much for coming on. What was your favorite sessions, or what did you like about Jordan's presentations from DCPL? You got to hit unmute in the middle, Miss Rosemary. Did you want to share something about DC Public Library? All right, well, I'll see if you're able to unmute, Miss Rosemary, if you would like to unmute. Miss Doris, what did you enjoy most about their presentations, Jordan's presentations? You are on like all of those, so I would definitely want to hear what you had to say.
I enjoy everything that Jordan taught, but what I liked the most was the exercise the thing that he did.
Right. He
Yeah,
was able to incorporate that in some of his sessions as well. So those were a
yeah,
lot of fun.
I love everything that he did.
I feel the same. I really appreciate you sharing this, Doris.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, we're just having a conversation, you all, and just loving to hear the feedback and, you know, just to see, again, look at all these different sessions so far. We're just 5 slides in, but that's 6, 7, 13, 18, 22, and this is like 31 sessions already so far, and we're just getting started with our slides for our session. So many great presentations. Definitely check it out in our YouTube channel as well. Okay, no, it's okay. I appreciate it. Yeah. I like them all. Where we had the trivia one with the letters. Yes, that was so fun. Thank you so much for sharing, Miss Rosemary. I love that session. Yes, and Jordan did kindly offer to assist with your library card if needed. So he was just an email away, which I also appreciate. So thank you so much for sharing that, Yvonne. Thank you so much. Okay, our next presenters, again, this is like 95% of our, I try to get as many of them in our session today. If there's like 1 or 2 off, but definitely check out our YouTube channel. But we actually had the Innovative Touch Realty Group come on and talk about a couple of things in regards to wills, to estates, to moving, to planning. Again, this is their website, Innovative Touch Realty. We had Kristen and Rashi come on. I loved Kristen's presentations. They're always so fun. And she was very, what's the word for it? She was very passionate, there you go, about the work that she did. And we could definitely tell that through her session and her demeanor and her positive attitude. I loved it. So this is Innovative Touch Realty. So if you are looking for communities or looking about information about your home, about property, sellers, buyers, things of that nature, you can contact them, call them, look more information about their website as well. So I'm going to copy the link and share it with you all as I've done, so that way you can access their information from their websites. But I really enjoyed Kristen and Rashi's sessions. So they had 3 separate sessions in November, January, and February. And then we met with them with a DC real estate summer market update and a review game as well. So prizes. They also provided prizes for that session as well. So that was a ton of fun. So for those that participated, if you enjoyed any, if all of the ITR sessions, please raise your hand in Zoom. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully we'll have them on once again for maybe a fall market update. So that is still in the works. But again, if you enjoyed any, if all of Innovative Touch Realty sessions, please raise your hand. And maybe one thing that you learned Okay, so let's see. Mr. Hero, once again, would you like to share something that you learned from the Kristen and Rashid?
I was not trying to share. I was just trying to say I really enjoyed it. I didn't really learn anything new. Former real estate agent myself, but I just like the idea that all these sessions are very, very helpful and useful to us seniors. And I appreciate you, Alex.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing that, Mr. Harrod. I can agree with you, and definitely say that I learned things here and there. But again, it was very helpful for, because everyone's a different part of their home journey as their tech journey. So I
Yes,
appreciate you sharing that. And Miss Dolores, what did you enjoy about their group, Kristen and Rashi's group? You got to hit unmute in the middle. Mm-hmm.
Yes, when they came up and showed, the market rates that the houses and the land assessments are going for, and where you can get help with loans and that sort of thing too.
Mm-hmm.
And the people who will help with the closing costs. That was really interesting.
I really appreciate you sharing that, Miss Dolores. Thank you so much. Love it, you all. Thanks so much. I really appreciate the feedback, you all. And I know our guests, if they end up watching this video, will be very happy as well to hear such positive feedback. And again, I love all of our different sessions, and hopefully we will have them on once again, okay? Our next presenters were the Parkinson Foundation of the National Capital Area. And they talked about many different things. They showed me different videos and topics. They answered your questions. They showcase what their foundation does and some of the events that they held, and just more information about It's been in the news actually recently. That football player, I forgot his specific name, was just recently diagnosed with Parkinson's Foundation, and I also read something about it being connected with your gut health as well. So that was so interesting. I wouldn't have been inspired or inclined to learn more about it if it wasn't for Jan and Jared's sessions. So this is the website. Again, it's the Parkinson Foundation of the National Capital Area. So if you want to learn more about Parkinson's disease, signs and symptoms, learn about their online classes as well, more information about their events, their organization. This is the Parkinson Foundation's website as well. To take advantage of. So look, Walk Off Parkinson's, October 6th. Because it's right around the corner, I see it right here. So look, this is the annual awareness and fundraising event of the Parkinson's Foundation. So I see here it's Sunday, October 6th, so this coming Sunday, 10:01 in Rockville, Maryland. So Parkinson's Foundation walk. I remember them mentioning it throughout the session. So it's cool to see that it's coming up. So again, I'm going to copy the link and paste it into the Zoom chat for you all. But it was quite interesting to watch those videos and learn more about Parkinson's disease. Okay, so if you liked their session, if you enjoyed all of them, most of them, some of them, any and all, if you liked their sessions, please raise your hand in Zoom. And we'd love to see your feedback. I know we just have some dates, right? They didn't really have anything specific. It was just kind of a, hey, come on and learn more. And it was definitely a surprise each time to learn more and to hear about the questions that you all had, and how this, it relates to things that we have or experience in our daily lives. Okay, so I mean, who knew that there was a Parkinson Foundation? Take a couple of yep, for this. Let's see, Miss Maria, did you want to share something that you learned, or maybe your favorite part of their session? Would you like to share anything? Okay, I see. Thank you so much. I saw your hands, you all, but again, that's okay. again, don't forget, you can also share your responses and thoughts in the chat as well. But again, they presented November of last year, February of this year, May of this year, and August of this year as well. So make sure you check out those sessions on our channel. This helped give a family member some information. They have more here than in, New Orleans. So yes, I'm glad that, again, all of the sessions and information that you learn are YouTube videos. Please share it with your friends and family. And I know it's very helpful as well that you do so. So keep that in mind, okay? Our next presenter is Chenalyn. I loved Chenalyn's sessions this year. She has a great energy and a great love for our program. She's been with us for quite some, not Wild Tech, but she's been presenting to us for quite a while now. And I'm glad that she is continuing to present. Parkinson Foundation, I will see, but hopefully we'll have them on once again this year. But Chenalyn will be presenting this year, so I really look forward to that. She talked about many different things about food insecurity. So she showcased some different food resources, community resource, same idea. She talked about indoor gardening, so some tips with that, and you all won some prizes with that, which was amazing. We learned about natural herb remedies, and you all discussed and conversated about different natural things that she can do to help out with different ailments and symptoms. And just last week, she did a garden showcase, learn more about gardens, types of gardens, more resources. We learned about autumn plants as well. So I really enjoyed her sessions this year. So again, if you liked Chenalyn's sessions, either all of them, some of them, most of them, etc., please raise your hand in Zoom. Again, I really enjoyed Chenalyn's sessions this year. Again, if you enjoyed her session, please raise your hand in Zoom. Thank you, Ms. Dolores. I enjoyed their section, learned a lot. Yeah. Well, I hope the information, you could share it with your client, and I hope it helps out just to learn more, and maybe something will pop up, right? And get a new idea, Yes, I love that, Anne. I love, I know you had won a prize, and I'm so happy to hear that you're utilizing it to grow your own things at home. So I love that. Let's see. Okay. Mr. Thomas, again, congrats on winning a prize last week. What did you think of Chenalyn's sessions? Maybe what were your favorite things or one thing that you learned?
Thank you, Alex. Food insecurity is my #1 priority. If you're insecure in your food and eating, the insecurity, the lack of food, all of that is important. My favorites were indoor gardening and the garden showcase. Those were my favorites.
So I can agree with that. It's so cool.
Actually, they're all very good.
They were all. Chenalyn, she does her research for her presentations, and she really does showcase her concepts and info very simply for us,
I think I know a lot, but when I hear her and her presentations, I realize I don't know enough.
Oh, when you say that, no, you know a lot. You got to give yourself a pat on the back. But well, so a new perspective always.
There's so much to learn.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. I know Chenalyn probably feels the same way, that she knows a lot, but there's still more to learn. But that's just because you're passionate or really like what you're learning. So of course, there's always another level, another ice,
Exactly.
part of the iceberg to go through. So it's I'm glad that you did learn some new things from another person,
Thank you, Alex.
No problem, Mr. Thomas. Thank you so much for sharing. Louise, thank you so much for enjoying Chenalyn's sessions. What were your favorites, or what did you enjoy about her presentation?
All of her stuff. All of her topics were good, and I love the indoor gardening and the natural herbs, showcase. Everything was just good. And she kind of lifts your spirit when you get discouraged about things. things that
Yes.
when you plant it, it makes you feel like, look, I'm not going to give up, because she encourages you. I thought that was very good.
I know. I know. She no matter what question she was asked, she did the best of her ability to answer it
Yeah,
as best she could, and that's what I really appreciated. Even though it may have not been specifically what we were talking about, because plants and gardening and all that stuff can be very broad, but she always does her best, and I really
yeah.
appreciate that.
Yes, I remember her. I was telling her about my squash, and then one of my squash is about 5 inches in size now, and I thought, wow, I'm glad I didn't get rid of it.
You see,
I was about to cut
she's
the thing
saving a
down.
plant life.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to hear that you enjoyed and have use for her sessions and have positively impact your life. I really appreciate that.
Yes, thank you.
No problem, Louise. Thank you so much. Ooh, I'm getting excited, you all. So I love it. I love it, you all. And she learns from us. She definitely does every single session. She's like, "Oh, I didn't know that. I'm definitely going to use it," and I'm pretty sure she does because she just loves all of the information and our ideas. We're all together in this, right? So I think she really appreciates that. Miss Dolores, what did you enjoy about Channel In Sessions? What was your favorite or one thing that you learned?
Hello, is you talking about which Dolores? You talking about Dolores Williams?
Yes, Miss Williams. Yes.
Okay, no, I'm not speaking on neither one of those. I just I'm so glad that I came in time to find out that I wouldn't be able to get Wi-Fi anymore with the government shutting it down. That they came out and gave me Wi-Fi today, and I'm so thankful so I can continue to see Zoom.
Yes, ma'am. Enjoy our sessions and check out our YouTube channel.
I am so glad because it was upsetting to me when I heard that, it was going to shut down. I said, oh no, I can't get on Zoom. But I thank God that I did get Zoom. Got Wi-Fi today.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
I'm so happy.
Every section is very nice.
Thank you so much, Miss Dolores. I really appreciate it.
All right.
Yep. Definitely check out, again, all the dates for the sessions are here. Please check out our YouTube channel so you can review some of the information that we have covered. Again, not all of the sessions being on YouTube, but the majority of them. So please check out our YouTube channel. And going into kind of maybe our one-off sessions or two-off sessions as the last portion for today, it's going to be kind of not rapid fire, but just going through with each of the sessions. So we had Capital Area Food Bank come on. They talked about their commodity supplemental food program. They also came in April this year, and they talked about food budgeting as well. And I thought those were very interesting sessions. So this is Capital Area Food Bank. So again, this is their website. You can take advantage and learn more about different things, such as their full map, how we're helping in need, they're providing food, their gardening, education, partnerships, donations, newsletters, their blog, how you can receive help. This is, of course, Capital Area Food Bank is a great organization. Okay, so I'm going to post that here in the Zoom chat. Again, I'm posting all of the different links that I can, so that way you can check out their organizations in our meetings, or that we had in our meetings. We also had the GW Hospital Stroke Prevention Team. They presented in October of last year and March of this year. So they have their very own stroke center at GW Hospital, and this is their website that you can take advantage of once it loads. They have quite a comprehensive stroke center. So anything from risk assessment to scheduling appointment, just treating strokes. And they have the different statistics here, information. I think it's great that they have it all here. You may never know who you're going to help, especially with Be Fast, an acronym for stroke symptoms. different treatments, different diagnostics, resources. I think this is a great resource if you've experienced a stroke or before, if you know someone that has, or it could be helpful for many different folks, right? So this is also their website to learn more about their stroke center that we had on. And last but not least, we had the DC Department of Buildings come on in late October of last year. So this is their website. And if you needed to request different things like applying, finding, or work orders, or there's just so many different options. There's a live chat or a number if you have anything regarding portal or any permits, services like applying for a certificate of occupancy, or establishing a childcare facility, paying fines, reporting illegal construction, or requesting a housing inspection or a record, or many of these different things that homeowners may know more about or need to utilize, or even renters as well. So please take advantage of their different services as well. And they have many different ways that you can. So this is the Department of Buildings website. So please take advantage of it. I'm going to post it into the chat right here in all of our different links. Allow paste. And that is the Department of Buildings information. So again, because we have these maybe one of or a two of for our session, if you enjoyed any of these, all of these different sessions that you joined, please raise your hand in Zoom. And if you enjoyed these sessions, learned something, or again, have enjoyed their session, have used their information, or think the websites are useful, that you can learn more about their specific services, again, please raise your hand in Zoom, okay? Let's see. Again, just going through, again, just thinking of our time, I'll pick a couple of hands. Greer, do you remember, would like to share about any of the sessions that you see on the screen?
Yes, Alex, I've enjoyed all of them. They've been helpful. And I was just thinking back to the Department of Legal Aid, for the elderly. I was down in my building lobby, and someone was speaking in terms of their needing some help. And I remembered that I had a couple of flyers that I had gotten from one of the mayor sessions that we had. And I took it downstairs and gave it to them. They were really, really pleased to know that it was the services that were available to them. And they checked it out, and they told me that they got good responses from it. So everything has been very helpful in it. And I pass on the word of all the good sessions that we have. And two of our more recent participants who have recently received their iPad, I had told them about it, and I told them to keep calling, and before everything kind of starts slowing up, two of them were able to get their iPads. So I was real pleased about that. So I'm truly enjoying the entire service that's being presented to us, and I'm so thankful and so grateful, and all the new people that that's come on board, and it's just a community of family, and I truly enjoy it, and thankful that we're able to have this session.
I really appreciate that, Greer. Thank you so much for helping others with our information. That's what our program is all about.
Yeah, we have to help each other, especially as seniors. We got to look out for each other.
Uh-huh. Thank you so much, Greer. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Alex.
Okay, and Yvonne, any quick words or thoughts on any of the groups that you see on the screen? Anything that stuck out to you, or that you learned from these different groups?
No, I've just been pleased with the overall presentations throughout the past year, Alex, and I particularly appreciate your generosity in terms of being patient and sharing information and I just hope that DACO gets funding and allows programs such as this to continue in the new fiscal year.
Yes. We're happy to be here this, whereas I'm still happy to be here and present for you all and get more presenters. So thank you so much for that. And we're gonna do our best to work even harder and make our sessions even better and have more variety this year. So.
And I appreciate Lou's presentations. I hate to miss, I try not to schedule anything on Fridays. So now I've got to try not to schedule on Wednesdays, right?
Yeah, I know, but it's I'm happy we're still able to have those different sessions, and we're going to be doing islands this month. So I really appreciate you mentioning Lou as well. He does a great job.
Thank you, and share our appreciation to him. I know you will.
No problem, Juan. Thank you so much.
Surely.
All right, again, going through with some other presenters that we had. Again, we're running a little low on time, but it's okay. Myself, I did two, I'm gonna highlight two of the sessions that I did myself. That's not all of them, but three of them that I did. I did a shopping online with gift cards and certificate session in November of last year. I did a Martin Luther King Jr. Day presentation as well in January. And just this past month, I did a mind, body, and soul session where I covered 3 new apps that you can take advantage of for mind, body, and soul. I also did some food presentations like food cost and food waste and beverages and hydration, etc. I also did those, but I just didn't have enough room. But I enjoyed those presentations as well. We also had the Internal Revenue Service come on. They talked about tax scams and identity theft. We had them on in December and January as well. So the IRS, they help out with many different things. You go to their website, you can get help with getting your refund status, making a payment, getting answers to any tax questions. If you have any amended returns that you've done, or if you need to learn how to file your taxes or get your tax record, or uploading documents, etc. Where's my refund? Getting tax records, learning about the identity protection pin, their news and announcements that they have. Lots of great information as well, so this is the IRS's website. Thank you, Ms. Valor. I appreciate that. It was a lot of fun presenting that one. Jordan, the week after, did his own fitness, mind, body, and soul session, but I really enjoyed covering those different apps. So that is the IRS's website. We have them on twice for our Zoom sessions. Again, posting their website into the Zoom chat. We had Miss Anika on for that. That was quite interesting. We also had DDOT on in early January, where we learned about the new residential parking permit program, where we learned about parking for overnight guests, contractors, or caregivers. So again, this is the DC Department of Transportation as well. So you can learn more about, let's see here, I need to request different projects like the Clear Lanes program, or Pave DC, e-bike incentive program, or any services like street resurfacing, or again, residential permit parking, traffic. If you want to report any traffic signals or traffic safety inputs, I know that you all talked about that a lot as well. Weekly construction update, upcoming events, featured news. So wow, this website has a lot of information about these different topics as well. So I'm going to, again, copy that link and post it for you all into the Zoom chat. Again, it's all it takes is a quick Google search for the different organization or what you need help with. And there is probably a website that you can take advantage of. And last but not least, for this particular slide, we cannot forget Zion presenting on, usually would be a Tuesday. So highlighting, she did an iPad trivia module review where all the different modules, she was able to review that with you all. And she also did a Motown Jeopardy game with you all. So I hope you all enjoyed that session. So if you enjoyed some or all of the sessions here on this screen, so my sessions, the IRS, DDOT, and Zion sessions, if you enjoyed some or if all of them, please raise your hand in Zoom. I really enjoyed and appreciated Zion for her presentations. She always did a great job of coming up with them and presenting with you all and learning with you all and hosting you all. I really enjoy that. I enjoyed my sessions as well, just learning more about different things, different topics. You know, the IRS and NICO is very thorough in the different tools. And for DDOT, I learned about the parking program. I do not drive myself, so it was fun to learn about that in case you wanted to share that with others. A few highlights again. Let's see, Miss Burnett, any comments or anything you'd like to share about the sessions you see on the screen? Anything that stuck out to you? Oh, you got to hit unmute in the middle if you would like to share, Miss Burnett.
The first thing I want to say is, unfortunately, I don't come on that often because I'm outside of my home. But I'm just impressed that you've going over all of the sessions that I've missed, and I've highlighted so many that I'm going to go back on YouTube and try to learn some of this information. Yeah, so I appreciate this session today, Alex.
Oh, I really appreciate that, Ms. Fernand. Yeah, you the dates are right next to each one, so you can, and when you're on the channel, you can just know kind of where to look and be able to check out those different sessions. So it's not all of them, but it's the majority of them. So definitely check them out. That's what our YouTube channel is for, you know?
Okay, thank you.
No problem, Ms. Fernand. Have a great rest of your day.
You too.
And I'll take one more for this slide. Gracie, any comments or anything you'd like to share, any highlights for the sessions you see here on the screen?
I just like to say, I got a lot when you did the DDOT one about the residential parking program. Because my niece, when I go to the oncologist, they come from Philadelphia to take me for my visits. So we had a problem with them because they towed the car the first time and gave them a ticket. So we learned how to remedy that situation. And also the shopping with the gift cards and certificates online. That helped me because I had a lot of gift cards, but I didn't know how to go online and use them properly. So I'm able to do that now. And with Zion in the Motown thing, you know, I had a lot of laughs and stuff. But anyway, but it was fun, you know. I enjoyed that very much.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. I wasn't able to check that out particularly, so I'm so happy to hear that it was fun. I knew it was going to be. So thank you so much, Gracie. I really appreciate it.
All righty.
All right. And I think we have maybe 2 more slides, but again, just going through our different presenters. We have 5 more here on the screen. We have the Office of Unified Communications, where they talked about the Smart 911 app. They also talked about 311, of course. So I'm going to post that into all of these links again into the chat. But again, anything you want to learn about 311, I also recommend you check out the 311 app. That should be on all of your iPads as well, so you can learn more information. I'm going to copy the link and post it for you all. We also have the DC Center for Independent Living that we had on as well, talking about different independent living things, different information. Just learning how to get started. Basically, they were like, hey, you're gonna come to the center or receive help. And they provide a plan. Of course, they don't provide housing themselves, but they can provide different resources as well. So give me a moment. It's been a while since we've been on Zoom, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take my time. DC Center for Independent Living. Many different websites. I mean, just being able to go online. If you need help with X, Y, and Z, type that in and search it, and you would be very surprised on the different things that come up. So this is the DC Center for Independent Living, breaking down barriers for people with disabilities since 1981, different independent living, career counseling, individuals in system advocacy, transition services, resources like transition housing, transportation, website resources. Their information is here as well. So again, amazing organizations that we've had on to receive help, you know? I really like that. That is the OEC's website. This is the DC Center for Independent Living's website. We also had this is like our March one-offs. We also had Department of Energy and Environment. They talked about their Solar for All program, so you can save on your electric bill by utilizing their program. And I really enjoyed that. Did not know about Solar for All until their session. So want to highlight that as well. And some of us and you all take advantage of them already, which is great. I really enjoyed hearing about that information. So that is the Department of Energy's websites and their Solar for All program. We had Infinite Legacy on. They're an organ donation group. So you can learn more about organization, how to get involved, their work, their team, what's going on. Wow, and statistics. I mean, just learning more about organ donation is great. The presenter, he did a great job. He was very passionate about the project. I remember learning more about the stories of those folks that donated organs and how many people you can help, or they helped out as well. So that is their group. Definitely would check out their information, their video. And we also had the Mary's Center on twice. We had them on in May. They talked about different senior programs. And just last week, they talked about their dental services. And it was great to hear that some of you all made appointments as soon as you all learn the information, which is great. It's nothing better than to be able to better yourself. So that is Mary's Center website. They have many different programs, resources as well. So please take advantage of them. So again, I'm going to paste their link in the Zoom chat. Thank you all so much for being patient. Just want to be able to post all of the links as we can. So if you enjoyed if all of the sessions you see here on the screen, again, the OUC, the DC Center for Independent Living, Department of Energy Environment, Infinite Legacy, and Mary's Center, if you enjoyed some or all of these sessions, please raise your hand in Zoom. Ms. Doris, did you want to comment on maybe one or some of them that you enjoyed?
Yeah, the one for the dental services. I think that was a good one. And also I put in the chat for people that maybe can't afford the internet. Astound is offering 3 months free for 50 Mbps internet. Is $9.95 a month. If you get 150, it's $19.95 a month. Mm-hmm. And they get it for free, 3 months service free.
I really appreciate you sharing that, Ms. Doris. Hopefully, again, everyone's, depending on where they're located, they may have that service available or not, but I really appreciate the resource and I hope it helps out others as well. And I really enjoyed the dental services as well.
And I put the internet address in the chat for anybody that's interested.
Thank you so much, Ms. Doris. I really appreciate it.
Okay, you're welcome. And thank you for the services that you provide as well.
Thank you so much, Ms. Doris. I appreciate it. Let's see, Ms. Dorothy. I know you're a little new, but I hope you enjoyed the overview.
Good afternoon, everybody. Yeah, I've enjoyed. Good afternoon, everybody. You all have really learned a lot in the last year. I only got my iPad about two weeks ago, so I'm way behind. But all this wonderful information is very, very informative. I want to thank you, Alex, for your patience with me when we first got on. I'm really not computer savvy, but I'm going to stay on for as long as I have to in order to learn. But I was thinking about the young lady a few minutes ago, Gracie. I think he was talking to, where she said their family had came and they had towed the car away. I was trying to find that. Yeah, what is it? The Department of Transportation. Is that where you go ahead and YouTube to find out how about parking? Because over here where I live at, they're building and there's nowhere to park. Nobody can get in, nobody can get out. And if anybody comes, you get a ticket. It's just, so I'm trying to get into something to find out how we could do that. I was wondering if she could call me. This is it.
Yes, Ms. Dorothy. So again, this DDOT's website, I put that into the chat. I also, it's also on our YouTube channel, so you can view the video for that presentation. But I put DDOT's website into the chat. So I would definitely check out their website so you can if you would like to call them or learn more about their park and permit program as well.
All right, that's what I needed. Yeah, because
but yes,
yeah.
But thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah,
I really appreciate
it, and I'll be on. It's moving pretty fast, but I'll catch up if I stay on. The more I stay on, the more you learn. I really enjoy it.
Definitely check out our YouTube channel. That's where all of our videos are. So you can use it as a resource.
Thank you.
No problem, Ms. King. Have a great rest of your day.
You too. Thank you, Alex.
Okay. Again, just making sure that we go through our session, our last group, or our last list of presenters that we had on. We had Jason from the Office of Inspector General. He talked about elder abuse, neglect, and financial exploitation in DC. We had that in June. In July, we had the DC Assistive Technology Program and the Prevention of Blindness Society as well. So we learned a lot about age tech or assistive technology. We learned about different things in regards to resources for the visually impaired. We also learned about elder abuse, neglect, and financial exploitation. That was quite an astonishing and eye-opening presentation. But again, I'm going to post all the links to these different websites, to these different organizations here in the chat. But again, if you wanted to share any information, I think that's it. Let me go back. Okay, there's one more after this. But lots of great information as well. So did anyone want to comment or share anything on those three different groups? Again, the Office of Inspector General, the Prevention of Blindness Society, and the DC Assistive Technology Program. Any thoughts? If you would like to raise your hand and share. Okay, so that's the first link. Okay. For the session. Again, let's see. Going back and posting all the links for these different programs and such. So I appreciate all of your patience. And just going back and forth between Zoom and the chat. Yes, so you got to make sure when you share a link. Okay, that's the same. Yep, that's a different link. If you want to share a link, make sure it's all together. I didn't get a chance to fully look at the link that you shared, Ms. Stores, but it's not all together in one word. So again, I recommend you copying and pasting the link if you're on Safari, so that way you don't miss a character. Again, I'm not typing in any websites, I'm just copying and pasting them from using what we learned in Module 5. So definitely check that out. But those are the three links for these different organizations as well. But I'll go into the next two. So it'll be like 5 altogether. Let's not forget we had Margaret come on in August, our fellow from the Mandela Washington Fellowship. She did 2 presentations for us. For Tuesday, Thursday, she did a travel session as well, but we learned about diabetes 101, what we need to know. And we also talked about complications and importance of monitoring and self-care. So again, both of those sessions on our channel. And we also had 2 virtual events this past fiscal year. We had our holiday gala where we did a moment for gratitude, where many of you wrote poems for the event. And we also had a Valentine's Day party where we talked about love and thanks, learn about those. We learned about some apps, and we did a freeform board together, which was a lot of fun. So if you enjoyed any or all of these sessions here, these 5 sessions, please raise your hand in Zoom. But all together, I'm just gonna go through these different slides if you enjoy those particular ones. But for today's session, we went over most of our FY24 presenters, everything from the Leadership Council for Elder Communities to Cyber Seniors to the Legal Council for the Elderly, DC Public Library, Innovative Touch Realty, the Parkinson Foundation. We had Channel and On, we had Kappa Area Food Bank, GW Stroke Prevention Team, Department of Buildings. We learned from the IRS, DDoS, we learned from myself, from Zion. We also had the OEC, the DC Center for Independent Living, DOEE, Infinite Legacy, Mary Center. I mean, it's just amazing, right? Again, if you enjoyed all of the sessions this year, anything you all would like to share, please raise your hand. We had the Office of Inspector General, DC Assistive Technology Program, with the Prevention of Blindness Society, we had Margaret, and we had our events this year on our Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I really hope you all enjoyed this session and get to learn more, whether you missed a session or if you want to review a session. That's what our, FY24 looked like. So any last thoughts or any comments about all of the sessions, how you felt about these particular groups, these organizations, any ones that stuck out to you, how you felt about the sessions we had this year, please raise your hand. We'd love to hear from you for the last bit of our class today. Okay, but I love, again, all the different chats and comments today. But any overall thoughts on our Tuesday and Thursday 1:30 p.m. session? Please raise your hand in Zoom. And thanks so much for sharing. Any last thoughts or comments for today?
I just want to say that I hope that you continue to do this. Loved everything. Got a lot of information. As the Attorney General and I had a conversation the other day about scamming. Begging all seniors to be very careful. I know a lot of us know and aware a lot, but if you have friends who are not, don't get this information, please let them know that the scammers are on the rise. They're after your Social Security, you're after your homes, they're after your water, they're cutting your electricity off, they're cutting your gas off, causing you problems. They're doing a lot of stuff.
You just got to be careful,
It is. It's a vicious cycle, and they think all of us are dumber than a pile of rocks. And they don't realize that we're savvy, and a lot of us are more savvy than we were before. So thank you to WildTech for being there for us. And hopefully you can let us know what we can do to get funding so we can keep having nice programs. And there's some other ideas I want to run past you when you get a chance to have a session on that. But God bless everybody and keep coming on, because you learn a lot in an hour. Sometimes my brain don't grasp everything because I'm not real savvy, but I've learned how to do a whole lot of stuff. And I'm still learning. And when I go back and look at them, I pick up on something that I may have gotten the gist of it, but I might not have gotten a quicker way to get there. So
yes.
So to the lady who's just getting on, keep coming on, honey, because keep up. Some of us has been here a long time.
Yes. Take advantage of our YouTube channel, as you said, review, may learn something new the second time, the third time, whatever you need to do, I'm glad you're using the resources and everything available to help you out in your life. That's, again, our whole program. So keep doing what you're doing, and I really appreciate it.
And it's also a blessing because we've made friends.
Oh, yeah.
We've made friends. We've got a lot of friends on here. There's especially a lot of people on here that give you a lot of wisdom and words of wisdom and a lot of blessings from God. Just being on there, they're knowledgeable and they share things with you. So God bless to all of you. I love all of you, and stay on and keep on trucking.
Thank you so much, and you have a great rest of your day.
You too, Alex.
Okay, I see we have 2 hands left. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Mr. Clay. I appreciate you coming on and learning more. That's what we're all about. Louise, any general thoughts or comments for today? Maybe your favorite person or session or presenter we had, or any general thoughts for today?
Yeah, I enjoyed everything, and I keep on learning each and every day. And this is like my company, my helper. And I even got my own handicap sticker, which I didn't know anything about. I got my trash can have a handicap paint on.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember
because
that.
I couldn't get the trash to the sidewalk. The trash can was running over top of me. So I've been benefited a lot from this, so I really appreciate everybody. you and all the people who help us to get this far. We've learned a lot. I just can't do without my iPad now. It's like my best friend.
Oh yeah, we're all iPad friends. My iPad is one of my best friends, and it's really yeah, one device, one thing, one program can really help out a lot. So you definitely embody that today.
Yes.
So I really appreciate it, Miss Lee.
Become a part of me now.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank
Stay
you
here.
so much.
Have a good rest of your day.
You too.
And our last hand for now is from Ms. Juliet. Thanks so much. Just any general thoughts on the session today, your favorite presenter or group, or any general thoughts for today? You got to hit unmute in the middle, Miss Juliet.
Guys, I am just so proud of you, ladies and gentlemen. Alex, you know, we came on before the pandemic, and they have learned so much, and I appreciate their company and their wisdom. No, I'm not here very often because everybody seems to love 1:30 for their Zoom. And sometimes I do too, but sometimes I have to be focused. Alex, I'm so proud of you. Thank you for your patience. You have learned a lot. How long are you here now?
Oh, it's been about 2.5 years. So
wow, how time flies.
So I really appreciate everyone that I've
want
learned.
to appreciate everyone, and these ladies and these gentlemen, they're awesome. For the new person, you're gonna learn a lot because I learned a lot from you guys. Thank you again, Alex. Thanks everyone.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You as well. Yep, it's been an amazing
Thank
2.5
you,
years, you all. Thank you, and I really appreciate all the kind words for our sessions, for our groups. It's so important for us to be able to learn more about our community, our resources, ourselves throughout our sessions, and using your iPad. So today, it definitely validated that you all do, in fact, use your iPads to learn about the resources and information about you that helps you out in your daily life. So I hope to continue to see you all on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 1:30, but of course our other sessions as well. You'll all learn a lot in our program. So thank you. I'm gonna start our poll for today, and it's gonna be quite a quick poll. So just make sure you fill it out to the best of your ability. It's a quick poll for us today. So would you like to learn more? I think that's you could skip that question or say yes or no, it doesn't really matter. But the other one, what percentage of the information was new to you? 1 being the lowest and 5 being the highest. Please rate the speaker's presentation skills, 1 being the lowest and 5 being the highest. And please rate how the information in this presentation was valuable to you. So everyone's at a different year, attended different sessions. So I hope, again, it was something was new or you want to review something, we're on for number 2. I hope I was able to present our different past guests in a simple way and a manner, so that way you all can take advantage of the different services and websites. I hope you check out the chat for those links. It takes you to their direct website, and it's very valuable. We talked about everything from our events to different diseases and ailments to we learned about like law, we learned about different programs, about our health, about our electricity, we learned about being independent for ourselves, transportation, taxes, strokes, buildings, food programs. It's just amazing. We learned more about housing and homes. We learned about DC Public Library, about different services. We learned about different tech topics. So again, it's quite amazing what we learned this year, and hopefully we can learn more all together. So again, once you complete the poll, you are free to go. Thanks so much for coming on to our session for today. And I will see you all tomorrow for our fun-filled day with our brand new advanced session on Hispanic Heritage Month, our trip to the Maldives at 12, and our module at 1:30. Okay? Once you complete the poll, you are free to go. And again, I will see you all tomorrow. It was a pleasure to present and learn and have fun with you all. today was a lot of fun. And it's great to reflect, right? You gotta reflect on, all the experiences in your life, and just me looking at our sessions, we really did accomplish a lot and had a lot of different groups. And it reassures that we're gonna have a great future for ourselves, and definitely take advantage of our different sessions. Okay, so give you all about a minute or so, but again, once you do, make sure that you enjoy the rest of this beautiful day. It looked like it stopped raining. And I will see you all tomorrow, and thanks so much for attending. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and end the poll for today. Thank you so much for participating. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Making sure we have it on our end. All right, and thank you so much everyone for coming on. I will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for coming on. See you all
Thank you,
later.
Alex.
Bye,
See you
Alex.
soon.
Bye.
care.
Bye,
Okay.
everybody.
Bye, Alex.
Bye.
Bye,
Thank you.
everyone.
Sessions.
See you
Thank you.
later.
Bye.
Fun. See you all
Oh,
later.
good.
Bye.